In this video, we will go through how to use MyFitnessPal. The screen on your screen is what you see when you first open the app. I want to bring your attention to the very top right where it says the premium. I highly, highly encourage you to just buy the year premium. I think it's $80. It's so worth it because you can set everything to macro focus. It is going to be more time consuming and more difficult without the pro version. It's possible, but it takes a lot more time. Just pay it, rip the band-aid. All right, so this is your home screen. I'm first going to show you how to enter your goals. Okay, so if you, on the very bottom, on the right-hand side, it says more. Go ahead and click more. And then you're gonna look down where it says goals, okay? Under where it says nutrition goals, click the calorie, carb, protein, and fat goal, okay? Go ahead and click anywhere on that screen. And then as you can see above where it says carbs and protein, you have the option to either enter percentages or enter grams if you have the pro version. Later on in the course, we will go through how to calculate your own macros and how to set your macro goals. But I do just want you to know how to input your goal in case you already have one or in case you want to put something in. Do not listen to the goal MyFitnessPal tells you. It's always very low protein, extremely high carb, so just disregard them. Second tip, do not ever add your exercise to MyFitnessPal, okay? Have your nutrition completely separate from your training. All right, beautiful. Once you have that, you can go back to your home screen, okay? I want you to now go to your food diary. So on the bottom, it says diary. This is where you enter in your food. If you notice at the top, you can see mine says nutrients remaining, okay? So on the very top, I want you to click those three dots above the calories. If yours says calorie focused, you're gonna see the calories you have left for the day. Make sure you set it to macro focus. I'll show you what it says, calorie focus. So it says this. So now you have no idea what your macros are. So you have to go to more, you have to go to nutrition, and you have to look at your nutrients tab every time you want to eat. Versus if you have the pro version, it just shows it right on the top. Okay, get the pro version. All right, so let's go back to our food diary. Now, I want to show you one more thing. So I'm going to go add food under breakfast, and I'm going to type in half and half because I'm currently drinking a delicious cup of coffee and I did 30 grams. Okay, do not ever weigh in cups and tablespoons. Buy the food scale, use the food scale. Cups and tablespoons are extremely off, surprisingly. So you want to click where it says 2 tablespoons and see if they have an option to do 1 milliliter or 1 gram. Milliliter and gram is the same for MyFitnessPal. So I'm going to click 1 milliliter, and then my 30 tablespoons on my scale was 30 grams. So I weighed 30 grams on the scale. Okay, beautiful. And then you click check. All right. Now, some food options, it shows the milliliter, but it won't let you use it, or it will not even have it. When that happens, put in the appropriate amount of milliliters or grams, and then look at how many calories it's showing you that it is, and then go ahead and just adjust the serving size it's offering you to match those calories if you're unable to manually change the serving size, okay? Feel free to drop in the comments any questions you have. Sometimes MyFitnessPal can be a little confusing. There's a lot of ins and outs of it. All right, beautiful. But now under breakfast, I want you to notice how it says carbs 1 gram, fat 3.6 grams, protein 1 gram. If you tap it, it changes to percentages. Get it off percentages. It does not give you any valuable information, whereas the grams absolutely does. For protein, you want to try to hit 25 to 35 grams per meal. Okay, so like 4 to 5 times a day, preferably. And then for carbohydrate, you can do about the same 20, 25 grams per meal. And then for fat, for most people, this is all for most people, you want to stick to maybe about 10. Okay. Fat has 9 calories per gram, whereas the other two macros only have 4. So, all right, beautiful. The next thing I want to show you is how to scan a barcode. Okay. So make sure you're looking at me in the video. So I am showing you just some Adams honey peanut butter because it's delicious. So I'm just going to go to the barcode. In my Fitness Pal, I'm going to type add food under breakfast, and then right under where it says search for food on the right hand side, you can see scan barcode. Go ahead and just click that. Okay. And then I'm going to bring my food here and I'm going to scan the barcode. Look at that beautifulness. All right, it says 2 tablespoons or 32 grams, but we're not measuring in tablespoons because we're smarter than that. So I'm going to tap that serving size. I'm going to drop it down to 1 gram. I usually eat 15 grams of nut butter per serve, which is only 8 grams of fat, which I really appreciate. And then you click check, then you click check. Beautiful. And now you can see at the top, let me switch back to macro focus. It eliminates it. So now I have 38 grams of fat left because I've already used 11.5. Okay. All right. We will get into how to pre-plan your whole day, how to enter more into this a little bit later on in the training, but I wanted to make sure you just knew the general idea of how to use MyFitnessPal. One other piece I would love to touch on. So let's go to just a random food. Okay, we're going to look at peas. How many options right now are there for peas? A billion. Okay, this often really overwhelms women and people, and that's okay. It's totally normal. But have no fear, just select the one that comes up most often. Now, if there's a green check mark by it, it's wise to use that one if you can. Okay, so, and it's beautiful. It's already in 1 gram, although I use this one a lot. But what you can do is just scroll down. So it's like, okay, 1 cup is showing 100 calories. 1 cup, another place is showing 118 calories. Snow peas is showing 48. Probably ditch that one because 2 of them are showing 100 or higher, right? You can see how much 1 ounce is, but basically find the one that's coming up most often. If you have 4 of them that are between like 100 and 120 calories, pick one of those because it's most prevalent, and always track more than you think. So if there's an option that says 100 calories, 110 calories, 120, I personally would click the 120 calorie because it's better to over track than under every single time. So don't be overwhelmed. Just pick the one that you think is best, okay? Now, one other piece I would love to discuss here, which I will discuss in detail later on in the training. When you go out to eat, it's like, how do I even pick this food apart? Let's say I'm going out to Mexican food and I want to order enchiladas. How do I even pick that food apart? You can't really, that one. Some you can. Enchiladas, I would say heck no. So I'm actually going to type in enchiladas. Try to type in the restaurant you're at first because a lot of them come up. McMinimans, if you're familiar with that, comes up. Okay, look at this. So there is a green check mark for 8 ounces at 200 calories. How the heck much is 8 ounces of enchiladas? Okay. So at the very top, there's cheese enchiladas at 286, pumpkin enchiladas at 380, anitas at 300, 3 enchiladas at 480, 1 enchilada at 279. This is crazy, right? This is all over the place. So I personally would probably say this 8-ounce enchilada is 1 enchilada. Okay. And I would say that because 3 enchiladas, 3 generic enchiladas is 480. Another enchilada is 279. Another enchilada is 532. 2 enchiladas are 286. How do you even know? Because there's the green check mark by the one that says 200 calories, I'm definitely, if I was eating enchiladas, I would definitely track this one And these macros and calories absolutely look like one enchilada. 200 calories and 30 grams of carbs. So next time you want to get enchiladas, think about that. But so track that one. But then you need to look up the burritos, the rice, that type of stuff. And when you're going out, and I will again say this so I won't get too far in the weeds, make sure you're tracking at least a tablespoon of oil because of the oil that the restaurant is cooking your food in. Okay. All right, you guys, that is all I have for how to use my fitness pal. I'll see you in the next training.